Hello, everybody. Good afternoon and happy Father's Day. Rose Thorn here. Today I am doing a react to Foodie Beauty's live stream, which is entitled Foodie Beauty Official. I'm also going to include one of Chantal's community posts and react to that. So this reaction is going to be a reaction to a couple of different things. Because there's not much to cover in the live that she just completed. I've got a few places earmarked, a few places of interest. Foodie Beauty did a live stream this morning, and she is going to spend time with her family. I believe she said she's going to take her mother and her stepdad out for paneer, was it? And that's pretty much about it. So she's getting ready to go. In the live stream, she's rather cranky. As a matter of fact, she's in a terrible mood and taking it out on people. I can't react to some parts of the live stream strictly because while she's raging, she's playing copyrighted music in the background. But there are some places where I can't react because there is no music. I also want to cover the community post where she's asking people who wants to go on a date. Actually posting for people, hey, who wants to go on a date with me? So there's that. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Okay. And there she is. There's Miss Foodie in all of her glory. So let's see. Let me see if I can pull out my old notebook of all my little places that I've got earmarked. So I've already got it right where it needs to be. And this part we're going to, let's see, this has to do with Natter. So let's just start from here. I hope you guys enjoyed this react video. And if you do, please like it, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let's get to this thing. Oh.
Who can help it? Look at him. He comes in at the right times. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. Want to go outside? Okay, let me shower and wash my bum, and then I'll take you outside.
Oh, one part I will not show in this react video, and this happened early in the live stream. Chantal flashed her private parts. Yes, she did. On Father's Day. She has a dress on, no underwear, and she was trying to flip out, I guess, a dress in front of her. And the dress she has on came up, and you saw things that you weren't supposed to see. We're not going to include that here. It's already on Twitter for those who want to see it, but I'm not showing it to you. So yeah, that happened too.
You're gonna wash my bum. I take you outside after I wash my bum, okay?
You gotta
wash my bum.
You know, when you take a shower, Chantal, you gotta wash more than just your bum, dear. You should be washing all of you, not just your butt. All of you.
I take your side after I wash my bum. The crack man. No, we don't. Bye, Jody. Hi, Kermit. I don't think Sam really likes it with pumpkin, so when I've been preparing their food, I put a tablespoon of pumpkin puree in hers, and then no chicken stew, no pumpkin in his chicken stew. Why did I pussy out on the phone call yesterday? I didn't call in to like give him shit. I wanted to just like ask questions, and then I just chickened out.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Let's go over here to the community post that she posted that same day or the day before, okay? All right, so she's talking about Natter here. And this is another one that I didn't cover. Dearest Natter, El Shami, and D2. From now on, everything you say about me will be used against you, so tread lightly. Also, anything you say about me will be striked for bullying and harassment. So keep my beautiful name out of your mouths. You don't even deserve to breathe the same air as me after the way you treated me. And that wasn't the only community post. Let's see. She was going off on him. And she was posting replies to people of things that were saying back. She also posted some more stuff about narcissists. Oh, and she also made this promise saying, I would really, really love to share my entire abuse story. I'm done lying and protecting him now. Chantal, you already shared your alleged abuse story. You were giving details about the things you said he did to you. You know, hitting you to the point where you saw stars. He's got the black-eyed rage and so forth and so on. You said a lot of things that you have claimed that he's done to you. And then you said you exaggerated those claims. So I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. Once you say that you exaggerate claims like that, there's no believing you after that. You can't keep switching lanes when it suits you and when you're in a certain mood. She was also going off a day ago, said, dissing me on my own iPad. Like she was just going off on Natter in her community post. Again, this is all stuff that if you're mad at somebody, you should tell them, not the whole world. The whole world doesn't need to be involved. The whole world does not need to be involved in this. But going back to this, so just a day ago, she was raging at Natter and Dee Dee. And then last night, you guys saw the react I did, where she got on the phone, she called him, he accepted her call, and she sat there and had a almost friendly conversation with him, and she was flirting with him. Strange behavior for someone who's supposed to be mad at somebody. Very strange behavior for someone that they're claiming somebody abused them. Let's continue.
You guys think that I'm still weak to him, don't you?
Oh, we don't think. We know. We absolutely know. Because if you weren't weak, you'd stay away. You cut off the phone service you pay for. You'd stop giving him money. You would stop seeing him. You are weak. And let's just call this for what it is. Let's call this whole thing for what it is, y'all. This is Chantal Theater. It is Foodie Beauty Theater. When you go to the theater, it's to watch a performance, correct? That's what this is. Very twisted, toxic, negative theater. You're looking at a badly written, badly scripted, badly performed play that doesn't leave you with a sense of happiness or feeling entertained when it's over. It leaves you with a sense of, what did I just watch and why did I just waste my time? You know, you don't walk out of the theater happy. You're walking out like, yeah, that was something.
No.
You are.
Oh, what are you doing putting your nose in frame?
She's always so loud.
Why are you putting your nose in frame?
Chantal, you have cats. I have a cat. Can I tell you something? Cats do not like loud, obnoxious noises. They just don't. They don't like them. I'm sure you're not endearing yourself to them when you talk that loudly. The shrieking, I'm sure, is something that they don't like. If you're trying to play the cat mama, you're doing that wrong. Cats like soft noises. I'm sure when you shriek like that, it hurts their ears.
This much. This much, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I'll be honest, would I like him to be here grabbing my boobs right now with no strings attached and no past history? Probably.
So if you had a choice of him grabbing your boobs with no strings attached, which I find interesting, I find real interesting, because aren't you the same person that you got into his chat telling him to claim you? Weren't you the same person that you were on toward looking at wedding dresses and you bought a ring? Yeah, I believe you were that person. So no strings attached usually means no commitment, no relationship. But if you want a ring, and if you're buying a wedding dress and you're telling him to claim you, that sounds like you want some strings, girl. That sounds like you want some major strings. Again, with the flip-flopping, saying no strings attached, and yet your actions prove otherwise. I think you're saying the whole no strings attached thing because that's what Natter wants, because that's how he operates. He goes through life, no strings attached, doesn't want to be committed to anybody. So you're just simply echoing what's okay with him. But deep down, you do want strings. You want someone to claim you. You want to be in a relationship, and yet you will not bring yourself up to the standard of being a decent woman that somebody would want to claim, would want to buy a ring for, would walk down the aisle for. You just refuse to.
But that's not reality, right?
Nope, not yours.
So, gotta be someone else grabbing my boobs. What? Katie. Every time you shock me, I'm gonna go. I look like Uncle Fester. Oh Lord. Nancy. Yeah. Can't resist my head roll here. Oh my god, it's getting smaller a bit. I think. Ow!
Oh, before I forget, I want to show you guys something that kind of plays into the conversation. Let me pull this down. So this might be another reason why Chantal is having trouble getting into a relationship. The fact that she lies about herself. She's not being her true self. Okay. So this is Chantal when she's on her phone. She's got a Samsung and she's using the filters. As you can see, she's using a skin smoothing filter and she's using a contour filter. Look at the difference down here on an iPhone. These two pictures were taken on the same day, just on different phones. iPhone's a bit rude. They don't have any built-in filters for people. Expensive phones, and they don't come with the filters that a Samsung does. Well, look what a difference filters make. They smooth out her skin, and they kind of hide the rosacea on her cheeks. And no, I am not rosacea shaming. A lot of people have it, but Chantal's got the rosacea on her face. Her skin is definitely not creamy, smooth, and white like it is up here. And yeah, her face looks a lot different without those filters. Here's another one. These are pictures that Chantal has taken with those filters in place. I knew she was using the filters just from an artist perspective, simply because from the forehead down to, say, the top or the middle of her cheeks, her face is more round. But when it comes to her chin, it comes down to a point. That just doesn't seem symmetrical. If you've got a bigger face and you've got very wide cheeks, everything is wide up until right about here. and then it narrows down to a point that just doesn't seem normal. You know, like here she is again, like her entire face is much bigger on all sides except for the chin area. So that's a contour filter. That's a contour filter at work. Chantal did a live stream where her filters glitched out. That was before they glitched out. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of fat beneath the chin. And then the filters glitched. What a difference. So the skin smoothing filter was still working, but the contour filter clearly was not working. This seems more right to me because, again, her entire face is round. So wouldn't it make sense that the bottom half would also be round? Here's another picture. Skin smoothing filter is working. The contour filter glitched out a bit. So naturally she doesn't have a pointy chin. It's, you know, like this is the more normal range of her face. Not shaming her for being big. I'm just saying she's not being honest about who she is, and she's wondering why she's having trouble getting into a relationship or talking to people, and it's because she's not honest about who she is. So let's keep going.
Are we going to Cornwall? No, I'm going to be treating my mom and stepdad to, you're not going to believe it, but I'm treating them to paneer. We're going to go to the restaurant. We're going to go to a restaurant and have Indian food because that's his favorite. So, and every time I talk to them, I've been talking about, but we're not going to go to that one because it's not really conducive. It's not really a place you can sit down and eat. It's just like a takeout place, but there's some really nice Indian restaurants. So, well, I did it yesterday. Like, I talked to my mom today, and we're gonna do something else. So I hope you guys are all having a Red Lobster.
So I've got a question, Chantal. I have a serious question. In one of your live streams, I believe it's been deleted. I don't know which one it was. You were wearing a blue and black hat. You actually were bringing out pictures, and you brought out the diary notes that your grandmother made before she passed. I didn't see that live stream. I don't know what you talked about, but are you going to tell your mother that you did that? That you actually did that on live stream in front of people? That you were reading those notes on live stream, those notes that concerned her mother? Because even though I didn't hear that live stream, I don't think it was appropriate for you to do that. You're going to tell her that you did that? That you were talking about things on a live stream concerning her mother that really should not have been discussed? I'm curious. Let me know.
Maybe. Live stream dinner? I could take like a short. Are you pulling a natter? What? No. Shut up. Okay, I gotta go shower. Shit, shower, shave. Excuse me, excuse me. You'll be celebrating by drinking beer? I want to see what you get. Yes, I will definitely take a little short video to show you guys what I have.
That's so gross. Chantal, you want a man in your life so bad, but this is the way you behave. Come on.
Excuse me. Make sure Speed doesn't drink too much and cause a scene on Father's Day.
So how many people out there want to bet that she's going to go spend time with the family just long enough to do a short video or a picture to prove that she did spend time with the family and then run straight to Dee Dee's house?
Shower shave. No, I'm not shaving. I'm just gonna. I'm just going to shit and shower.
Well, thanks for letting us know. We didn't need to know all that, but thanks for letting us know. We'll put that down in our planners.
For myself. I'm gonna be back like, hi Stan.
Okay, so she keeps the live stream running, and she puts it off to where you can't see anything. She keeps this whole thing running while she's showering. Why not turn it off? I'll tell you why. Because her and Natter, they've both been doing that thing where they run up the meter. They want to let the live stream to go for as long as possible so that Google could then put more ads on it so they get more money. They're purposely doing their really long live streams for that purpose. It's not about getting membership signups or super chats. This is about running up the meter for more ad money. So let's go over here to the next timestamp. Let's see. And this is where she starts to rage out a bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong timestamp. Hold up. There's a lot of this I can't show just because she's playing copyrighted music. So let's see, where are we with this? I think we'll start right about here.
Just cancel for now, and I usually just book online, so.
Oh yeah, so this whole phone call, for those who are curious, she was canceling her piercing appointment.
You guys, I'm usually a regular, so. Okay. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. You blocked me for saying she was right about what are you talking about?
So earlier in the stream, for those who are not aware, she blocked a person named Faith because Faith liked another VIB called L, and she went off on Faith. She's in a mood today. Don't know what's setting her in the mood, but she's definitely in a mood.
What? Yeah, because you're rude, Jamie. You don't have to be fucking rude. Anyone who's rude or negative is getting blocked from now on. I'm fucking done with this shit. I'm going up, and that includes
anyone rude or negative is going to be blocked. So does that mean you're blocking yourself first, Chantal, because you are rude and negative?
Who I surround myself with. And yes, that includes you know who. That's why I'm not there right now. Thank you very much. Fuck. You don't think I would like to be? No, probably not. Why give your opinion if it's not fake? I mean, I understand like that's how it works on public opinion, but oh, Jamie, I don't remember all the things you say, but obviously it's enough that I don't like it, and that's all that matters. If I don't like it, I have a right to block it. My channel. You were probably accusing me of something stupid with Natter, calling me weak or whatever. Like you people like to fucking shame people for going back to people. You're weak. You're a piece of shit. Oh, excuse me. You're calling like how many? You want me to look up the fucking percentage of people who have trouble leaving people they love?
So she's trying to use the statistic that people who are in abusive relationships, they go back normally a certain number of times before they finally break away. So Chantal's trying to use that as a defense, as a reason why she went back so many times and why she keeps going back.
fucking tired of it.
Rather than find a reason to completely stay away.
What did my wife? Oh, I stopped me. Ew, where's Curly? Then I realized, you know. Hi, Amora. Thanks, Nancy. You love the shade of the lip. The lipstick is really nice, eh? The person picked it well.
The person picked it? Did somebody buy that for you? So yeah, she was cranky. She was really, really cranky. And again, sorry for not being able to play a lot because she was playing music.
Okay. You guys want to help me fix this? Oh yeah, the puffy part. I don't know why he does that. Anyways, whatever. Sucks. I gotta pull it back through, I think, or something.
You know, the sense that I'm getting from this video is that she wants to rage so bad. The feeling that I'm getting off of Chantal is, oh, it's Father's Day. I gotta go spend time with the family. I'd rather go spend time with Natter.
What about these lashes? Because I can't really see if I look straight. Do they look okay? I know. It's like a different mixture of audience, Milky, but and more, a lot of the time I don't care. I guess just certain people, you know, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I freaked out very quickly.
Look at her. She's in a mood. Chantal, this is Father's Day. It's Sunday. Sunday is supposed to be a day of rest and relaxation. Although you should be spending your days cleaning up your house as much as you can every day, doing your laundry. And you could do little bits of that in between the relaxation. And you're not even started going to see your family, and already you're going to be in a mood. And I really do hope that if you do spend time with your family, that you're not going to show up all attitudey and make the occasion just awful. If you're feeling in an awful mood, the best thing for you to do is call and say, I'm going to cancel today. Here, let me send you something so that you guys can go and eat by yourselves. And I can at least do that. But if you're just going to spend time around your family and be all attitudey, maybe not do it.
It's not an opinion. I'm gonna flirt with him.
Yeah, you did. Yes, ma'am, you did. You were on the phone last night flirting with him. And all those community posts you made about Natter going off. The moment you had him in front of you, in a sense, you were on the phone, you could have screamed at him, you could have yelled at him, and you didn't. You were like a young schoolgirl. What are you doing? Hi. You were flirting with him. You were. You were flirting.
I wasn't flirting.
Yeah,
I was
you
trying
were.
to ask questions, but yeah, I was giggly and like schoolgirlish and everything, I guess. I don't know. I can't help but talk to him that way. What do you want me to say? I didn't talk to adults at D.
So why is it that you talk about him and to him through your community post in a different way, but when you're on the phone, you're a different person? Why can't you keep the same energy whether it's on the phone or on a post? Why do you chicken out like this?
I have nothing to say to her.
Oh, you got nothing to say to her directly. You got plenty to say about her on your live streams and on your community posts. Again, why can't you keep that same energy?
I can't unblock her right now. I can't find it. She probably doesn't even want to be here anymore.
So Chantal's saying she can't find a person on her block list to unblock them. Chantal, I have not been on YouTube that long. You've been on YouTube longer, and you know how to unblock people. You've done it before. You blocked people and unblocked them. You know how to find the names. It's not that hard. You just go in YouTube Studio. What is this crap that you're pulling in front of your audience?
Stupid friggin'. Why did I block her? All right. I need coffee.
Not our problem.
I know. Just because
You need coffee. Girl, there's a coffee machine right downstairs. You can make yourself a cup of coffee. You don't need Starbucks.
you're not just because you're not hateful, but that's the thing. Like realistically, yeah, I do a lot of bad shit or whatever you think is bad, whatever. But I'm also a good person. The fuck?
What? You are what? Okay. Question, Chantal. You say you're a good person. Name one thing that you've done where you did it out of the goodness of your heart and you wanted nothing back, and it wasn't something that you came back with later to that person and said, look at all that I did for you, or look what I did for you. Name one thing. I know you've been involved with Natter for well over a year. Name one thing that you've done for him that later on you did not talk about in a rage. You just did something out of the goodness of your heart. You didn't want anything back. There were no expectations. Nothing he had to give back. Name one thing. I bet you can't do it.
I've only been a fruit fly on the wall. Yeah, chat. Barbecue chicken. Yeah, no, I know. No, I mean, like, I don't, you know what I mean? A barbecue chicken just, they have an opinion like sometimes, but mostly they just like put together what happens and add like humorous twist or whatever. They don't constantly just shit on every single fucking thing I do every day. You know, like not just it's just anybody like that. I just don't need that negativity in my life anymore. Especially
Hold on. So are you trying to say you're okay with the archive channels because they archive stuff and they don't really talk? But you're not okay with the reaction channels that add their commentary? Archive channels are fantastic. I appreciate the archive channels, and a lot of hard work goes into them. But as far as the reaction channels that do add their commentary, you kind of do have to add commentary, Chantal, because it's not allowed to take your live stream in its entirety and post it on YouTube. You know, there's got to be some editing there. There's got to be some stuff added, commentary, you know, pictures, whatnot. You know, fair use, transformative. And you provide the content, Chantal. All we're doing is just giving our opinions and feelings. And some of your viewers came to you because of the reaction channels. So you're welcome. You're welcome for that. You don't like the reaction channels sometimes, but sometimes you do when it suits your purpose. Like if you're mad at Natter and you're glad that we capture all kinds of stuff. And maybe you can look at it later. I don't know. But you're bothered by what we do. You're bothered by what we say. And yet you make it your business to go into the live chats of some of the reaction channels, to comment on some of the Twitters of some of the reaction channels. You go on the community post. I mean, your eyes are everywhere on YouTube because you are obsessed with YouTube. You can't get off of YouTube. That's pretty evident because you never take a day off. Never. If you're not doing something on your channel, you're looking at Natter's channel, you're looking at the reaction channels, going in their chats, unwanted, uninvited. You are obsessed with social media and you really need to take a break.
Especially when I'm beezing. You know, I like to beeze, I like to kick back. You know what I mean? I just the filter feeling real weight. Look, I'm 600 pounds.
Are you? I thought you were 340, 350.
600 pounds.
Are you 600?
Is that better for you? Would you like me to say that I'm 600 pounds instead of 340?
No, we'd like you to tell the truth. That's all we're asking. Just tell the truth. We know you're not 340. You were at that weight or maybe slightly over when you were with BB. And obviously you've gained a lot of weight, so you're not 340, ma'am. I said you're somewhere like 450, 500. Prove me wrong. Get on an actual working scale, perhaps a medical scale. That cannot lie. You can't mess around with the numbers. Get on one of those old school medical scales where you stand on it and you have to shift the weights over, like at the doctor's office. Get on one of those. You can't lie on one of those. And let's see what it says. Prove me wrong. And honestly, if you're over there catering to the feeders, which you are, I would think that you showing that you're bigger would bring in more super chats, right? More membership signups. You kind of walk in two worlds. On one side, you are trying to delude yourself into thinking everything's fine. You haven't gained any weight, so you mess around with the scale. You mess around with the filters. On the other side, you're catering to that feeder fetish crowd that they want you as big as possible. So you do the feeder fetish content of all kinds. You know, wearing clothes that are too tight, plopping down in your seat, chewing with your mouth open, the burping, the farting, the acting gross. You know, you're trying to do two different things on your channel. And it's confusing. Someone that does the feeder fetish content and yet you're trying to delude yourself into thinking that you're smaller than what you are. Please pick a lane and stay in it.
Go for it. Whatever makes you feel better at night. Like it's any fucking skin off my fat ass. Some people have a nice thing to say. They want people to notice and acknowledge them. I know. Like they want to be acknowledged for being an asshole. Like they get brownie points from people like FFG or something or what? From the farm? Do you have a brownie point system in the farms? If you're like an asshole to me and you give a sick burn, you get some extra points or something? I don't get it. No, whatever. But I do like having fun and making fun of myself too, though. Actually, I do have to see it. I don't have to watch it, but I have to see it. And I have to experience that negative energy and the residual energy, Victorian, of all these people coming here and like accusing me of shit, you know? So yes, I do feel it. You know?
But I thought you didn't care.
Oh, you hide your side and lie about your weight. Yes, I do. You're right. I'm 500 pounds.
So she said it. She's 500 pounds. I don't know if she's being sarcastic. I don't know if she's being truthful, but she just said she's 500 pounds.
Anything else you'd like? I don't expect people to agree with everything or approve all my decisions, but I also don't expect to be fucking shamed for it on my own channel. No, sorry, I don't. Thank you. Listen, I could be 800 pounds and I'm still gonna fucking think I'm hot and I'm still gonna love myself. There's nothing you can say to me about my image that's gonna offend me. So I think you should just learn that now. Or keep sending me money.
Yeah, she really loves that. You sending her money for her doing nothing on her channel all day except this. That's why I call her a scammer. She grifts people for money in her own way. And Nader grifts people for money in his own way. And I stand by this, and nobody's going to take me off this hill. I think that Nader made his channel on YouTube not because he had a real passion for cooking. It's pretty obvious he doesn't, because it's been several months and his cooking has not improved. He makes trash food. He could easily watch tutorials on YouTube on how to do a proper cooking channel. He could even watch videos of proper recipes of things that look appealing. He doesn't do that. His camera angles are not good where you can see everything up close. He doesn't explain everything clearly. He could easily do these things. And because his cooking is trash, and because there's obviously an air of I don't care about the cooking with his channel, I think the true nature of his channel is it's not about the cooking. It's not about him having a passion for cooking. It's about him having a channel where the cooking is just simply a cover for what he's really doing. He wanted a platform where he could get exposed to all kinds of vulnerable women. That's the true purpose of the Nader El Shami channel, to be exposed to as many women as possible, to talk to them and to grift them for money, either through his chat or off his channel, them sending him money through PayPal and whatnot. It's not about the cooking, y'all. It's about the grift. How many women can I talk to at once? How many can I spin a sob story or manipulate into giving me money? That's the true purpose of his channel. And Chantal, she's got her own grift going on because she doesn't do content, and yet she's got all kinds of platforms set up with paywalls to get money from people, and she doesn't do anything. She doesn't do anything. So they're both grifters, and they're both scammers, and part of the grift is this endless, toxic Chantal theater where everybody in it is a bad actor.
It would help to get a grip on your emotions. Yes, I know. I need therapy for that. Ah! Okay, I'm getting out of here. Goodbye. Oh, come on, I gotta do
So we can just end this here. And let's go to the comments because I love hearing from the people. The people have things to say and I'm listening. Summer Flower says, there's nothing at all creepy about a 400-pound middle-aged woman saying, I get so giddy when I talk to boys. And there's also nothing creepy at all about a lonely shut-in yelling at strangers online because they aren't being loyal enough and validating her. Nothing wrong here at all. Nope, nothing at all. Oh, and so what if yesterday the story was she was going to a brunch at her uncle's and today it is she's taking her mother and stepfather out for paneer? I'm sure none of that was a lie or anything. She probably just changed her mind. Yeah, that has to be it. That's Chantal. She never lies. She just changes her mind, right? Remember, she changes her mind. That's the story, and she's sticking to it. Afrocentric ASMR says she wants undying loyalty when she offers none. These people absolutely deserve how she treats them. The first thing they do when she unblocks them is they come back for more. This is why she has no real friends and will never meet a high quality man. Love that for her. Yeah, VIBs, I'm curious. When Chantal's rude to you and she blocks you, she treats you like crap, why do you go back? I mean, really, I'm curious why. If somebody's treated you rudely, why go back? What are you going back for? It's not like she's got amazing, breathtaking content to go back for. It's not because of her sparkling personality. What exactly are you returning for? I would love to know. Jamie S says, sad how you'll accept being disrespected by a grifter over and over. But one comment, which you misunderstood from a very supportive VIB, gets them immediately blocked. By the way, will you be live from Montreal this week? Oh, I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will because payday is just around the corner. Christina says, so you blocked Faith? Good. She's better off without you. I don't know your Beezers that well, but from what I saw, she is one of the nicest people in your chat. You will literally rage block until you have no one left but psychos. But maybe that's what you want. Direct your anger where it belongs, at yourself and Natter. You know, here's something for you. If Faith had been a high money whale, like say S-Jam, she wouldn't have blocked Faith. She wouldn't have blocked her. If there was high money involved, she wouldn't have blocked Faith. It's all about money with Chantal. Justbin says, so you come on here in an awful mood, feeling like crap, take it out on the only people in your life that give a crap, ruin their day, make them feel awful, then you feel better and go on about your day. What a nasty, nasty way to be. You are mean or nice to these people based on your emotions that change like and by the hour, mind you. This is what abusers do. You are literally abusing these people. Abuse isn't love. You're really never going to change. I wish I could save all the people that had to interact with you, but I guess they'll learn from you eventually. I can't get over how absolutely awful you are to every single person. It's so gross. You know, I've been saying for a while that the people in Chantal's chat, they are involved in an abusive relationship with Chantal. They don't realize it, but they are. Because she'll be nice to them, and then she'll be completely nasty. She will threaten them. She will intimidate them. She'll get in a mood and say, who wants to be blocked? Try to intimidate them to be quiet. When she wants them to be quiet, she will dump all of her problems on them. And after she's done intimidating them, then she'll be nice again. That's abusive. They never have a chance to relax over there. They never have a chance to feel good. It's all about just walking around her ever-changing moods. Space Ghost says, watching her talk to Natter over the phone, and she suddenly turns into a submissive little girl, voice included, ready to do anything he tells her except him back into her life. It's so sad. However, it's entertaining to watch. Like I said, she doesn't keep the same energy in front of people as she does away from them. It's so odd. It just shows how much of a coward she is, and she's not a true boss bitch. You gotta be kidding me, says it's cute how you asked Natter if you could come over and he told you no. So you take it out on the people who provide your paycheck. Don't worry, payday is only 3 days away and you'll have your nads fixed. Yep, everybody's waiting for the 21st, or in her case, the 22nd. What's gonna happen on the 22nd? Is she gonna be home? Is she gonna be home with everybody, or is she gonna disappear? My money is on she's gonna disappear. And then she'll come back in a mood and take out her mood on people because she's done partying, and Natter sent her home after getting a big chunk of her paycheck. Susie Q says she truly has to be one of the most cowardly people I've ever seen. It's truly disgusting that she represents my age bracket. Not all women 35 plus are gross, crass, and unstable. And I can second that. I'm 51. Not all older women act this way, y'all. Not all older women act this way. Chantal she's in a class all by herself. So anybody that you're wondering what it's like to be around an older woman, do not look at Chantal. Do not look to her as an example. She's not a good example. There's lots of older women that know how to carry themselves well. We know how to talk to people. We don't act like this. Not at all. I want to take her older woman card away from her because she doesn't represent us at all. Just Me says, people are so fake, coming from the fakest. Yep. Bows and Polishes says, I guess I'm just bigger on loyalty than I thought. Coming from the habitual cheater and liar or mind changer. Where is the loyalty when your boyfriend, however long, a week, a year, who knows, is living and sleeping in bed with another woman while you mope around Tinder, leading people on in hopes of catching the attention from someone who publicly wants nothing to do with you? And to bring up the stats of women who go back to their abusers is a moot point because you were not abused like these women were, and you literally have every means to remove yourself from the situation. He doesn't drive and he lives 2 hours away. Get a clue, girl. Yeah, she can't use the stats because her situation is different. Most people who are in abusive relationships, they go back because they have nowhere else to go. They have no other options. She's got options. She's literally choosing to be around this person. Sober Katover says, you're glaringly insecure if you have to block people that don't worship you 100% of the time. That is genuinely weird that a 40-year-old woman can't handle any criticism. My best friends are people that can honestly tell me when I'm messing up. Glad that you don't have true friends. Yeah, a true friend will do that. They'll come up to you and say, hey, are you wearing that? That looks awful on you. Or, hey, reel it back in. You're acting the fool. A true friend will do that. And they do that not because they're being mean to you, but because they care about you. And they help put you back in line. I have friends that'll do that. They'll say, hey, reel it back in. And I appreciate their honesty. I don't want them to lie to me. I like having honesty with my friends. Chantal doesn't know what it's like to have real friends. She just wants yes men. They say yes to everything she does, even if it's the most foolish thing ever. Anxiety says, the filter is working so hard trying to give you a neck. Girl, we all know your shit is connected to your chest. Well, you guys saw the pictures. You know those filters, they do a lot of work for Chantal. You make your own opinion. Brenda says she's going to leave this video up after flashing. YouTube really just lets her do whatever she wants. Yeah, she really did. She's leaving it up or else it'll be deleted by now. And YouTube really doesn't care. They just don't care. Irene says, Natter and Dee Dee, please get a restraining order on her. I am sick of this nutcase. They never will because the money keeps flowing their way. They're not going to block the money. Let's see. Rain E. Day says, supposedly takes a shower, then puts on the old lady dress that hasn't been washed since purchase. Yeah, taking a shower and then putting on dirty clothes, that doesn't make sense to me either, because if your clothes are dirty, the moment you put them back on, your body's also going to be dirty. So that defeats the purpose of a shower. And if you're going to see your family in a filthy dress, you're going to smell. And families sometimes they're not VIBs. They're going to tell you you smell. They're not going to want to be around you. Let's see. So there's some of the comments. So before we leave, let's move on to her community post. This one I found a bit funny. It's why I'm including it. Where she says, anyone want to go on a date? What I found funny about that is allegedly Chantal has all these men chasing her. She has so many men chasing her. And recently, SJM, he drove 8 hours to see Chantal. And she said no to him, and he's given her lots of money. But after he leaves, she's going to make this post saying, anyone want to go on a date? As you can imagine, the replies were not nice. People roasted her. I'm going to read some of the roast posts. Emily says, nope, clean your house, take care of your cats, respect James, be kind to your family when you meet them tomorrow, and arrange to meet a therapist on Monday. Emily. All those things you just named are responsible things, are good things. Chantal claims to be a good person, but she's not going to do any of those things. I mean, everything you just named would take a full day for her. She's not going to do it. She's not going to take a full day being a good, decent, normal person. She won't do those things you named. No way. Jory Larson says, nah. Then you'll accuse people of stalking you. Also, stop obsessing over men. Focus on your cats in a clean environment. You know, I wish she would. I wish she would obsess over the good things, the normal things in her life, the way she obsesses over Natter. If she did, she would have a sparkling clean house. Her cats would be taken care of. I mean, so much would get done in her life if she just took even half the obsession she has for Natter and put it on herself. Pink Spider says, are you still going to make a video highlighting all of the abusive behavior that Natter puts you through? Oh, and she replied. She said, yes. Chantal, you might as well stop. I mean, you made that threat about making the video, and then you were on the phone with him last night talking to him. Girl, just cut it out. Just cut it out. You know, nobody's going to buy that video. Nobody's going to buy what you're selling. 3R says, I'd rather listen to nails on a chalkboard on a continuous loop for 72 hours. Wandering Bowie says, to get doxxed, have DMs posted, blasted daily, and used for content? No thanks. Not to mention having to deal with your mess, poor hygiene, and temper tantrums? Absolutely not. Get yourself some real therapy and do some actual work to treat others and yourself better before inflicting yourself on unsuspecting people who might genuinely be looking for love. And stay away from scammers who just want your money. Yeah, nobody wants all of what Chantal offers. You know, she is a whole lot of mess. Ain't nobody got time for that. Christine says, take your cats on a date to the groomer. That would be nice. I mean, that could be great content, but she don't want nothing to do with that. Indy says, so far with boundaries, I guess, huh? I'm sure S-Jam would like to go on a date. Yeah, she was talking about, I need my boundaries. Don't come to my house, blah, blah, blah. Now she's saying, who wants to go on a date? Sag Ascending says, this is why random people feel comfortable to overstep. Yeah, because she says she wants boundaries, but then she's like, who wants to go on a date? Just putting the invitation out there to whoever. More people telling her to clean her house and take a shower. Black Death says, no, I stay away from public nose pickers. She picks at everything. She picks at her butt. She picks at her ears, her nose. She's always digging at something. Proud Momo says, ask S-Jam. I'm sure he would love to. Oh, I'm sure S-Jam is seeing this post and getting upset. He drove 16 hours for Chantal, 8 hours there, 8 hours back. And after he's gone, she's going to make this post? Lucille Bluth says, I'm good without a grape charge, but thanks. Oh, dang it. Let's see. Pam Wills says, remember this post when you make a video showing messages and how many calls you got from someone who responded to this. Remember this post when you say, I don't know why they would show up to my house. And before you say, do you think I was leading them on? Do you know who would give you the attention you are so badly seeking? A therapist. Someone saying, not if you were the last person on earth. Another person saying, I'd rather crap in my hands and clap. Oh, Lord. Everybody's saying, SGM wants to go on a date with you. The show says, after payday, yes, please. Oh, you You got boundaries? It's got to be after payday? You got standards? Oh, Lord. Everybody saying she needs to work on herself first before she goes on a date, and I agree. Everybody's nominating S-Jam to go on a date. Nina Palmieri says, absolutely, just not with you. Oh my God. People were just tearing her apart in the comments. Frank says, hell nah. Look at all these no's. No's in the chat. No's everywhere. Everybody's saying no. And of course, I'm not enough. Just another Vegas doll says, 1, 2, 3, 4 here, nominate themselves for a date. Okay, so that's it for this react. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and I hope everybody has a great, happy Father's Day. You spend plenty of time with your family, and you have a good, healthy one. All right, bye-bye.